Oh, right. How we doing? We all doing alright? Come on. Load up. Don't be a prick. There we go. There we go. Just whack you all the way up. Now, what are we doing before we get cranking in? Ah, that's right. We were going to look and see if there's any... No, there probably fucking isn't. Because it's Mayhem time. What's up, guys? How we all doing? Hope you're all having a fantastic fucking day. My day's doing relatively good. 34, 35, so let's see if we can get some. So I've got a bit of a plan of attack with my, with my thing today. I got a wee bit of a plan of attack. I've got, how would you put it? I've got, I could... Yeah, alright, I'll grab one in case I need it. Yup, fuck it. It's Mayhem. Let's grab two. So what we're going to be doing is... I've already done a little tiny bit to test the waters with some of the stuff. And I think we're going to be going into Category 1, and we're going to be grinding it out there for a little bit. And we're going to see how that goes. Do you have your squeaky toy, Mishka? Mishka indeed has her squeaky toy. So we're going to be going into Category 1. Because I'm not all too worried about some of the stuff that's in it. I can't really go into any of the higher categories as of, because one, I don't have the right armor. Two, the Mayhem mobs seem to just have far much more damage and HP than I actually remember, but maybe not. So we're gonna munch down on some stuff, and we're going to just start blasting, and hopefully we do. Oh yeah, I'm happy with that. Because luckily we don't need to worry about placement, and we don't need to worry about, oh, we've only got an hour. Sorry, not an hour. We've only got 10 hours to do stuff. We want to cycle through, kill as many as we possibly can to get our points. And the best bet for me is to chillax here in Category 1 for a little while. If need be, I'll move up in a category or two, and we'll basically just see how things roll. But as of right now, I'm relatively comfortable with, I'm comfortable with Category 1. These guys aren't the same as, what were they? They were either the Merry Mayhem or one of the other Mayhems. One of the other Mayhems have a different mob that I'm very comfortable with. But the zombies, I haven't done a Halloween Mayhem in, I think I've only ever done one, maybe. And I think at that time I needed Mayhem armor to sort of do it. But, shout out, please. Sun All Rounder. You want a shout out? Alright, well, what do you want to shout out for? What would you like a shout out for, my dude? Or dudette? Yeah, so we're gonna roll with Category 1. We're gonna see what's what. And we'll see what the point gathering sort of is like, and it's interesting because the bosses don't previously the bosses gave X amount of points after you kill them, but now it's not. It seems to be completely random if a mob will actually give you any fucking points, which is always interesting. It's always interesting. Big fan from India. Shout out to India. Yo, Meekin, what up, man? How we all? Oh yeah, not too bad. Just started a little bit before. Was going to start earlier on in the day, but was over having a nice lunch over at my parents' house, which is very nice. Very, very nice. So yeah, just having a having a day. We got Sun All Rounder in as well, a big fan from India apparently, which shout out to all my fans from India. My first Mayhem, probably also the last one. Lost so much bet that I'm crying. Yeah, Mayhem is definitely one of those ones where you really need to save up for Mayhem, and you're just doing it to get tokens and strong boxes. Like, you can get some stuff, but you're really doing it for those tokens and strong boxes. I mean, now that they've refreshed the store, there's more reason to go after the tokens. But like, Mayhem was always, for me, Mayhem always seemed like a waste of money for the like, and for people that were of like the Ubers, the upper echelon, the elite, you know, to get their placement tokens, to then maybe get a couple of the Mayhem, like to maybe get a Mayhem gun that they probably don't need, to then sell to, you know, increase their, to probably get some deeds and shares, increase ped flow, all that crazy shit. But yeah. So how much have you lost? How much have you lost? Man, is it Mensin or Menkin? Not sure. But yeah, I'm hoping to you know, stream most of Mayhem. Won't be streaming tomorrow. My wife's anniversary, so we're going to be watching some horror movies. Plus, it's Halloween. You know, I might stream for a little bit during the day, maybe, but probably not. I'll probably save it for the day after. And I'm hoping they extend Mayhem by that extra day, just because Mayhem didn't start. 450 PED down, which is a lot for me. Man, 450 PED down is a lot for most people, man. Like, people don't realize this, but like, okay, so there's like this weird upper echelon tier when it comes to Entropia universe, right? So you have the guys like us, which, like, we could probably comfortably lose, like, in a week, we might be able to comfortably lose 10, 20 PED, because we could probably get that back. Or, you know, we're constantly depositing, so we're not all too fussed, because we're playing it for fun. Then you have the ones that, like, will easily lose, like, 1,000 PED in a session, and then go, well, it don't matter to me. Like, I want to say, I think his name's Lachlan on Twitch. I want to say Lachlan. Like, he would throw down, like, thousands of, like, he's moving thousands and thousands of PED, like, in a session. And he's like, at that point, he'd been playing it for, like, only 9 months. And he was, like, hunting as if he was an Uber, and he was doing all this stuff. I'm like, fucking hell. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. Because, I mean, even good old me, I know my personal limit when it comes to what I can and can't do when it comes to Entropia universe. Like, if I was to put a number, the amount of PED I would happily, like, or I would mind losing in a week, I would probably cap that number at about 50 or 60 PED. So, if I spend like 400 PED in a week, I would be fine getting back 340 to 350. Do you know how Loot 2.0 works in Mayhem and normally? Is it combined or doesn't work in Mayhem? Do you know how Loot 2.0 works in Mayhem and normal EU? Is it combined or doesn't work in Mayhem? In what way? If you're wondering if the returns work the same in Mayhem as it does, like, with every other thing in EU, yes, I do believe so. I do believe, you know, it's completely random. You go in, you do your bit, and you're either going to come out good or you're going to come out real shit. It'll be one of those. Specifics. Yeah, specifics, it probably runs exactly the same. Whether there's like a... So I lost around 450 in Mayhem alone. Well, I mean... I'll now go hunt other mobs. Yeah, like, if you have a specific mob that you prefer hunting, and, like, unless you're in Mayhem to really do the event itself, to, like, really go for it, like, I really wouldn't recommend it. I would only recommend someone doing Mayhem if they have the spare funds, and they go in there knowing that they're going to be losing PED. They could come out with a lot. Will I get back around 90% of that 450? Alright, so what you're asking me is... So you've lost 450 in Mayhem. So you're down 450 PED. How much PED did you take? How much did you take into Mayhem? Too late for me. Yeah, I mean, if you lost 450 PED, yeah, unless you play really smart outside of Mayhem and like do some of the more simpler stuff, like it's really difficult, right? Because Mayhem doesn't have all too many, like, if you're in the higher categories, you know, category 6 and above, you could potentially find some, like, get some weapons and armor, maybe, that you could possibly make back some losses. So from 500 PED worth of ammo, and I recycled a lot, and you recycled a lot, how many tokens did you end up getting? And how many strong boxes did you end up getting? Because that's another thing to take into account. Because even if you're not planning on getting any of the items that Mayhem has to offer... Hey, Via Gaming, how you doing, my dude? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We're just kicking back, chilling. We're only in category 1. Because, yeah. Taking it a bit easier today. Might go to a higher category tomorrow, but just testing the waters, seeing how many points we can get in category 1, right? Because if I can get 26 tokens and only 11 boxes, fuck, what sort of score did you get? Like, what sort of points did you get for your point mission? 10 of which I already opened. Nothing interesting. How's it going so far? For me, not too bad. I'm getting points at an okay rate, so I don't mind. I think if I keep at this sort of pace when it comes to the points, then there's a very good chance that I'll finish my silver. My silver mission, like an annihilation mission, by the end of Mayhem, which is what I want. But it also depends on the loot return and all that sort of stuff. To see if I can continue cycling ammunition and all that sort of stuff. But it's all up to the guys. 350 only category 1. 350 only category 1. Okay. Yeah, that's a harsh loss. Yeah, Mindark was not nice to you, man. Mindark was not nice to you. That sucks. That absolutely sucks. Mindark looked at Euros and was like, nah. That's a shame. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting points at an okay rate. Like, if they're not where I want, then I'll probably move on to category 2 or 3. But I think I was really unlucky. Yeah, like, Yeah, that sounds like a lot of bad luck to me. A lot of bad luck. But like the thing is, it takes a lot of PED to get. Hey Scotty, I hope your hunt is going well. Glad to see you streaming. Hey mate, how you doing? His mind. He made his mind up. He made his mind up. It's either a good thing or a bad thing. But yeah, it's going pretty good. Yeah, I'm glad to be streaming as well. Like I initially thought, oh, maybe I should stream on Twitch, but I'm not really liking the way Twitch is going at the moment. I don't know. There's just something about Twitch. Like every so often I just get a little inkling about something, like something that just doesn't sit right with me. And something about Twitch at the moment just, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right. So I'm like, you know what, YouTube is where you guys are. I'd much rather hang out with you guys. Plus, a lot of the people that watch me over on Twitch are subscribed to me on YouTube, so it really doesn't matter either way. So it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, Via, it's going alright. We're going to be seeing how well things go point-wise in Category 1. If that doesn't work out too well, we'll move up in a category. The one problem is my armor isn't all too well suited for the current stuff. It's not all too well suited. I will hopefully be investing in like I'm hoping Merry Mayhem works the same way. YouTube seems to be a better option for a less volatile streaming experience. Yeah, like Twitch can be weird. Twitch can be really weird. That, and if I'm 100% honest, there's also a business move. It's also a business sort of move as well. Yeah, wife is doing Category 1 at the moment. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I mean Category 1's fine. I mean, I'm eager to see like how well Category 1 does when it comes to the silver mission, because I mean I'm getting points okay-ish, so she's doing pretty good TT-wise, but the point she is getting is pretty low. Yeah, and that's what I'm testing out, because I'm testing out I'm seeing what the points are like, I'm seeing what the TT returns are like, and all that sort of stuff. I'm gonna be checking things out, and you know, if things are relatively shit, then we'll move up to Category 2, see where we sit. But yeah, right now my armor itself, it's not very optimal. It's not very optimal, which sucks, because these guys do, I think, cut, impact, or cut, stab, or it's either cut, stab, or cut, impact. I think it's cut, impact, penetration, and electricity. And if we look at my armor here, right now my penetration is fucking bupkis. My penetration is like just not there. This is Jack. This is Jack Mobby made his mind up. Oh, he made his mind up. Lyrics from a song called "Song for Dan Tracy." It's a positive thing. Oh, okay, that's cool. Cut, impact, stab, electricity. Yeah. Yeah. So like the impact is what's getting me down. But I don't mind doing a little bit of healing. I'll get my, oh, what do you call it? Oh fuck, what is that called? My paramedic up. So I don't mind. I really don't mind doing a little bit of that healing. Get my paramedic up. Use a better FAP in the future. Yeah, use a better healing device in the future, and yeah, we'll just see how things go, see how things crank along, and if they don't crank along, then yeah, then boo-hoo us, really. And as far as I'm aware, the points will continue to be just like the how much electricity per one. The harness does 11, but it does like 1 for penetration. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting a couple of different sets to, like, over the next year. I'm gonna be getting a couple of different sets to optimize different things, to optimize against different types of mobs. The higher level robots will be one of those ones that I'll be quote-unquote optimizing for. I say higher level robots, really low to mid, you know, like the level 10 to 25, that sort of stuff. Mainly for the components that they drop. Ghost is pretty solid for this then. It is pretty solid for it is pretty solid. It's just, you know, I have to heal. Every so often I have to heal. It's the only negative thing, but like I said, you know, getting some of that first aid skill, I'm completely fine with. I am happy with getting those first aid skills. Just want to keep an eye on... Oh, yes. That should be fine. Should be fine. Your setup looks decent for this category. Oh, yeah. For this category, it's great. For this category, it's yeah. I can't fault anything for at all for this category. The only thing I gotta hope is that their mind arc is nice to me, TT-wise and point-wise. It's all I can hope for. And of course, I want to be able to cycle through enough mobs to get a decent cycle of the bosses as well, because the bosses they generally give, sometimes they, you know, global, but they generally give strongbox, token, and shrapnel and all that sort of stuff. So the more of those I can kill, the better off I'll be in the long run. I believe. You know, it's all speculatory at best. It's all speculatory at best. Coffee's going cold. But enough about me. How are you guys? How is everyone doing today? How are my absolutely brilliantly lovely community doing today? Are we all doing good? Are we all having a decent day? And those of us that are, you know, playing EU, I'd say a majority of you are probably playing EU. Are you all enjoying it? Are you all globaling, hoffing, having a absolutely fantastic time? I mean, I hope so. I want nothing but the best for my subscribers. Nothing but the best. Solid community number 1. That's what I've got. Doing good. I'm using Adjusted Pixie and Enigma L3 with Evil Amp. Had great TT and token point returns in my first 3 hours. Hey, that's good to hear, man. That is good to hear. What category are you running through? Are you running through any of the lower ones, or are you working through some of the higher ones? I mean, Adjusted Pixie, I'm guessing you're in category 1. And Via says, doing good, bought a house last week, so been Oi, congratulations, Via. Fuck yeah, man. Buying a house, like that is every person's, like, modern day and age. That is every person's fucking dream to actually be able to buy a goddamn house. That is my want one day. I want to be able to buy a house. But not just any house. I want to buy a nice house in the countryside somewhere. Hopefully a place that at least has a decent internet connection so I can still do all of this. And just, you know, maybe have some chickens, some cows, maybe a lake or a river nearby so I can fish. Just a really nice... Basically Stardew Valley. I want Stardew Valley. That's what I want. I want Stardew Valley. If you guys haven't played Stardew Valley, I reckon you guys would like it. Stardew Valley is really good. Oh, while I've got you guys here, and while it's sort of the early part of the stream where people that watch afterwards will probably, like, most people will only watch like an hour maximum after it's all done and dusted. While it's still within that first hour, I don't know. I'm gonna be setting it up, but I'm setting up memberships on the channel. Choose category 1. I accidentally chose gold, not knowing whether I or not I could complete it. Yeah, I was hesitant with silver. I'm like, I'll do silver. So I'm like, okay, I'll do silver. I'll give silver a crack. Because I figured if I get lucky with points, then yeah. But yeah, so there's going to be like membership stuff cranking. I don't know how that works. I think people get like, I don't know, like exclusive premieres or some shit like that. So I'm going to be setting that up, and I'm also going to be setting up, well, I've already set up like super chat sort of shit. So I've been trying to find ways to for people to support that isn't like outside of YouTube. Like, if that makes sense. Like, I had the Patreon, but it's like, because of like my own neurological issues, I find it really hard to concentrate on many different websites at once. So I end up forgetting that I have a Patreon. So I just canned it all together. I'm like, nah, I quitting that. Gonna be stopping that bad boy right fucking there. But yeah, so there should be things in the future that you guys may or may not want to do. I don't know. I'll see if I can come up with something cool for the membership stuff. I think the membership stuff, it's like you don't have to worry about ads and shit like that, which, hey, we hit 1,000 subs. We get ads now. How cool is that? We actually get adverts. Oh, advertisements. God, I'm old. I'm not old, I'm only 28. Though sometimes I feel 88, so... Not the greatest. Not the greatest. I told my wife to do bronze. Yeah, bronze is probably the better. I mean, in hindsight, I probably should have gone bronze as well. Because I find it funny, like, a lot of people ask me a lot of questions. Hey, you got a strong box. Cool. A lot of people ask me a lot of questions, and because, like, I'm only... When I started playing, I was really hardcore into it for, like, the first... I don't know, half a year. And then I... Gasp, I am old. 31. Ah, you're the same age as my wife. Same age as my wife. You're both old. Oh, she'll get me for that one. But yeah, a lot of people ask me like different stuff. I'm like I'll give my honest opinions on certain stuff. And oh shit, I'm a dead. I'm a dead boy. See, you guys get me all distracted and confuzzled. But that's all good. I love it. I love the way you guys distract me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Man, I gotta get one of those heal over time ones. Ugh. If anyone knows like a good heal over time one, let me know. I also want to invest in like an arsenic chip at some point as well. You know, the one where like you hit him once and it does the dots. More dots, more dots. But yeah, I've only been playing really hardcore. What's up with the ghost being... What's up with ghost being 150 to 160% for the limited set? Yeah, that's weird, man. 150 to 160% for a limited set of ghost. Man, if I was gonna be going for that, I'd just fucking get some mayhem sets. No way in hell would I spend that much on ghost. No way in hell would I spend that much on ghost armor. Limited ghost armor, unlimited, sure. I'll keep that shit. I'll crank that stuff. Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot to mention. So I decided to like. Now, I've already bought a starter set before, but I decided to buy another starter set, and I got the ZX Eagle, and I got the Syncadus weapon amplifier. Check out what it does if I was to attach it to, say, my Osmond Chon, right? So the Chonny boy is like 56.6, but if I was to attach these guys to it. Goes up to a nice little 63% efficiency. That's nice. I like it. I just put it on my I just popped them on my barbs because you know I like to keep them all together. Puts my barbs up to like, you know, 61, 62%, so it's not all too bad. Anyway, the unlimited restoration chip is a nice item to have. Yeah, I am planning on getting that one. I think the that one is through the Galactica mission or whatever. I had her pick up martial armor at 105, 100. Yeah, see that's far better. That's far more reasonable. 105, 106%. That's way more reasonable. Now fuck that whole 150 to 160. That's the sort of stuff that you get if you want to get like specifics for specific things. But nah, bugger that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Hey, come to think of it, aren't the Annihilation zombies basically just Pfeffoids? They call them zombies, but don't they have the same sort of structure? Like, obviously the same model, but don't they have the same sort of damage stuff as the Pfeffoids, or at least similar? Because Pfeffoids do electrical damage, don't they? From memory. From memory. Oh, and thanks to all you guys that have watched my Dark Souls playthrough, the first episode, 10 out of 10 on you guys. I've been you know, gonna be varying up my content, and it's gonna be super varied as well. Basically, this time next year, there's probably gonna be like 50 different like playlists of playthroughs of different games. Pretty much, except Elec. They do cold. Oh, they do cold, do they? Oh, here's the big boy. There's the big boy. Come on. You give me your stuff. I thought they did cold. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I was hoping these guys would be like just like Maphoids. Because, you know, I tank Maphoids in this like all day, all night. You know, they don't do as much damage to me in this, but they've got a different damage setup. Different damage setup. You gonna stop doing it? Fuck no, man. I love Entropia. Oh, unless Entropia does me dirty one day and completely just becomes a shit game, not fun to play, and all that sort of stuff, nah. I'm gonna make Entropia videos basically fucking until I stop YouTube, or until Entropia is just no more. I reckon, like, if I was to put a percentage, my channel will probably be made up of like 35 to 40% Entropia videos and like 60 to 65% other videos. So, nah, man, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop Entropia vids. Hell no. And I know a lot of other guys, like, I don't know if Lawspade plays EU anymore. I know Serial, he plays EU, but he's more into Rust. I just haven't found a game that beats EU for me. Hey, Alexander Frost, welcome to the stream, my dude. Welcome to the stream. And no, Via Gaming. It's just thanks, man. Hopefully things go good. We're just checking our category one. How we doing? No globals. We are getting not doing too bad when it comes to the points. Could be doing a lot better, but you know, I decided to go with the silver instead of the bronze, just to see how well I could do. So many YouTube Entropia players just stop making videos. Yeah, they do. Like, I used to watch Pig Bennis a lot, and then he started making he started doing narrations actually, which I found really funny because I started off doing YouTube like, majorly, I started off doing, like, narrations of creepypastas and things like that. And that was going really good until YouTube started cracking down on, like, when the whole adpocalypse thing happened. So they started cracking down on that, and I'm like, well, you know, they're just going to treat us like shit. And some of the people that I really liked watching, like, even their stuff started getting suppressed. I'm like, okay. But, essentially when Pig Bennis hit... Oh yeah, his creepypasta channel is really good. I think it's, Scary Ghost Stories? Hey, Big Mike! Welcome to the channel, my dude. And welcome everyone that's coming in. It is very good to have you all here. Absolutely brilliant. I didn't think so many of you guys would join in, to be completely honest. I'm way too used to the likes of Twitch. But I forget. There's over 1,000 of you guys now. Over 1,000 of you guys. It's intense. Absolutely intense. It's fucking great, though. It's really cool. Really cool to see. And it just means when we do our big raffle live stream, when we do our big event, now that is going to be a fun event. When we do our big event, it's going to be, I actually just found you. You just found me. You only just found me. Well, welcome. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the clan. I hope you are doing absolutely fantastically well. We got a bunch of people here. Yeah. Everyone welcome Big Mike. Big Mike. The Hoss. The Hoss. The Boss. The Big Mike. But yeah, Pig Ben has switched over to his creepypasta stuff, and yeah, I subscribe to his stuff. I gotta figure out why I can't depot after the update. Wanted to do Mayhem. You can't depot. Shit. Yeah, I know they had a lot of issues. Gotta figure out why I can't depot after the updates. Wanted to do Mayhem. Yeah, that sucks, man. I've been inactive on Entropia for like a year. Just came back and was looking up weapon ladder information since I'm kind of noob. Hey man, everyone's noob. When it comes to EU, everyone is noob because EU is constantly changing. You know, what was good like 2 months ago is no longer good. What was good a year ago might be good again. You know, EU is one of those constantly changing fluid games that once you think you got a handle on a specific thing, Mindark fucking messes with it. And it's no longer, you know, as good as it is. Red Crypto Knight with his can't depot. That sucks, dude. That fucking sucks. Yeah, called bank and they said it's on Entropia's end, so I guess I'll contact support. Yeah, contact support and see if they get back to you, because I mean I've had issues before, and the support is relatively quick. Because I mean, you know, it's the players are what makes Mindark the money, the cashola. So it's only right that they get back to people pretty fucking quick. We chuck money into the game. So they fucking better be there to support us. Bunch of buttholes they are. It sucks for Mindark. Yeah. Yeah, like if people are having a lot of issues and they can't get money, it sucks for Mindark. Hey, another Mayhem token. Yeah, let's get those. And of course, we're also after the rare Mayhem token, but I don't think they'll drop all too much in the lower categories. I mean, they might. I won't fucking hold my breath. But they might. You never know. You never know. You never know. Oh, heck yeah, man. There are so many layers to the game. Like, when it comes to everything to do with Entropia, and this is why it's kind of hard to explain it to people, because they're like, oh, so you can make money in it. I'm like, technically, yes. But I see Entropia Universe very much like IRL stuff, right? So let's say you get paid. And I'm going to use the fishing analogy again. Let's say you get paid. And you decide, you know what, I want to go fishing. So you spend $20 on bait. You get some bait. You know, you get your gear. Because your gear also breaks, so you got to replace some gear. So, you know, you get your gear, you get your bait, and you go out fishing. One of two things going to happen. You're either going to catch fish, or you're not going to catch a goddamn thing. You know, the people that get pissed off that they don't catch fish, obviously don't enjoy fishing. People that can enjoy fishing and not catch fish, those are the people that will stick it out and enjoy it even if they don't catch fish. And the people that catch the fish, then, you know, they're just lucky fuckers that catch the fish. And Entropia Universe is very much like that. You know, I spend $20 on ammunition. I get to hunt or mine or